Hey there, everyone. My name is Raleigh Kirkman, and today I'll be going over my company, Kirkman Publishing. This is a quick PowerPoint presentation that I will be explaining everything about the company and why I think it's a good company that is worth investing in. So here is so the purpose of my company is to create and publish mobile and computer games that people all over the world can enjoy. And these are games that will be consumer friendly and are new and innovative in their design. And another goal that I want to pursue is also to be able to grow big enough as a company to be able to let people all over the world be able to play new and exciting games. So what is the business? My business is a software publishing company, as I stated before, that designs and sells mobile and computer games over the internet to customers all over the world. And we create games that are innovative compared to others, to the other companies, and consumer friendly. What I mean by that is that it will cost little to nothing to the consumer as well. And we're also dedicated as a company as well to listen to consumer feedback and implement things into our games that they want. Who are the customers? So our customers are people who are we're looking for people who are casual and hardcore gamers alike. So you can either be somebody who just plays a mobile game once in a while if you're on the subway or the commute, or if you're a really passionate hardcore gamer who plays lots of video games. We're looking for anybody who enjoys gaming at all. And we're also looking to reach out to people who want an experience that is new to them, and people that are sick and tired of games that cost way too much money in the long run. And what I mean by that is microtransactions and paywalls. Why will the business succeed, and what's the competitive advantage? So I believe that the business will succeed because of not only being a consumer friendly, innovative, as I stated once before, but also having a strong public relations team. And with that, we're going to work really hard to give feedback to the community and hear what they want to say, or what they have to say, and what they want implemented into the game. And I think personally that many game companies today lack that. I mean, they have either very little to no public relations, and that's why they don't do anything that the consumers want them to do. Our competitive advantage also is that we'll implement new concepts into our games that no one has ever seen, and our games will be more consumer friendly. And like I said, microtransactions and paywalls. And microtransactions are basically things you can buy in the game. So after you bought the game the first time, the game wants you to keep buying more things to enjoy the full experience. And paywalls are basically you have to pay to get access to the game after you've already bought it. So you have to keep paying to get access to it. And too many games today have those issues, and many gamers, along with myself, are tired of every game company putting profit over quality in terms of gaming. And that's a serious problem I think that's happening today, is just they care more about making money than they do making good quality games. Where will it work? The only physical place for our company in real life will be in the office that we will rent out, where our games will be created and published. Everything will be done in that central area, and then all the games will be distributed and sold online over the internet for anybody, as long as they have an internet connection and are willing to purchase them. We want to do this because almost all games today are being bought and sold online, and with this method there will be very little rent costs, and the costs of we won't have any cost for actual physical raw goods either. So that is my presentation, and now to go to my Excel spreadsheet to show the costs and sales and revenues that I've gotten so far. So this is the my Excel spreadsheet that I put together. My company name, of course, Kirkman Publishing, and this first page is basically just the startup expenses for the year one. So like I said, we're going to be getting equipment and furniture, and a lot of this will be rent, so we'll be renting, and we'll have some expenses and just all the pre-opening stuff right here. So the total required funds for the year one will be $198,000, and we're hoping to get a loan, and I will show how it will be repaid based off my information. So again, here's the payroll information right here. We're gonna have for the payroll, we're gonna have a total of 3 workers, including myself. So it's gonna be me and 2 other full-time workers, and this is the total cost per year for the payroll. And then if you scroll down here, here's all the information like that. So again, on this page it's more payroll information, as seen here. So we've got the full-time, part-time employees, and how much percentage for them, all the Medicare taxes and benefits, stuff like that. So if we see here, this is where it gets interesting. So here's our amount of products that we sold for each month. We've had varying sales, but overall it has been going up, as seen here. Growth rate from one to year two, 10%, and then it goes to 15% for growth. So we're going up, and here are our totals for the year two totals. The right here, so there's those numbers, and then here's the totals for year three, and then if we go over here, here's the sale forecast. Here's the first year totals for the first year, I believe. Yes. So as you can see here, we are doing very well with sales each month, selling several thousand games. And now these units are of course games. They're bottom line. So we have 5,000 sales. So we have 5,000 games, 10,000 games, etc., etc. Right here in this thing, we have accounts receivable and accounts payable each month. So it's paid within 30 days, and etc., etc. for each year. So we're on balance with that. And then if we go over here to, here's all our costs. So we have everything from, and we don't use cars and trucks and stuff like that. So any ones as you see right here that are blank, we don't need it, because of course we're not going to use cars and trucks. We're not going to need contract laborers or anything like that. And when it comes to machinery equipment, we don't need to rent. The only thing we're renting out is business property, and we've got all this stuff right here for costs and everything. And as you can see right here, we've got our growth rate and all the different categories here for operating expenses and everything. And as you can see, our things going up. But each year, our cash is increasing every year. So we've got here's our net cash flows. They are positive every year. So here's our totals for all of the cash flows for the sales and everything like that. If we go on to here, again, all the things we blocked out we don't need for our company. Here's all of our balances each month, and if you look over here, here's our totals each year. So this is at the end of each year, we've got this much money saved up. And then here's the income statement, again, for our total revenue, cost of goods sold, the phone applications right here. Here's our gross margin and our payroll, and then operating expenses down here. And then here's our net profit. Is, as you can see, the majority of the years we are making a profit each year. And then right here is the annual total of $52,000 for this year. So as you can see, we're doing positive. We have positive an amount of money that's positive. And again, on this page right here is more income statement for 1 and 3. As you can see, definitely positive. Net income loss, again, it's more positive, 2%, 3%, 4%. So you can see some growth here each year, and we're making a good profit at the same time. Here's our current assets tab each year. So we have several $100,000 in assets each year on reserves, and then here's our page for break-even analysis, which is basically includes payroll and everything like that, and then our ratios as of right here for all of the different things, and then here's the different diagnostic tools for loan assumptions, and this is what I would this is what we would consider when in terms of getting a loan. This is the important thing. And then here's more income statement, cash flow. This is basically right here. This is a summary sort of for the year 1, and then scroll over here, more information, calculator, find things, amortization for each year, and that's it for the Excel spreadsheet. But basically, based on the information that I have already shown you, we indeed are making a growth each year by a positive number. So we're not into debt or anything, and each year, as you can see, the majority of the years right here, we're breaking even, more than even, with a good solid number. And we have expenses, but we're able